my channel. I missed you. It's been a minute. It's been a few weeks since I uploaded as I was enjoying my holiday break, and I will get into that in a second. But I thought this would be a perfect video to come back for 2020. It's a chit chat, get ready with me for New Year's Eve. I liked it because I could sit here and chat with you guys. So New Year's Eve, what are my plans? I am going out in New York. I'm back in New York, obviously, my apartment. We did this last year. We've only ever done this, I think this is our second year in New York. No, third year in New York. And it's so much fun. The first year we were really unsure of where to go, what to do, because trying to get into a bar in New York City is kind of impossible unless you have like reservations somewhere. So the first year we had like a bunch of friends and we got a hotel room and we all just like partied in this like hotel suite, which was a great idea, really fun. So we did that one year. And then some of our friends actually started renting out a bar and charging everyone like $100 a ticket. You get open bar, you go there, it's just your party, which is super convenient. So we're doing that again this year, which I'm really excited about. It's always fun to just kind of like have a plan and go there and stay there all night. I mean, obviously open bar is nice. You're paying for it in the ticket, but still, it's nice to just go there and not have to worry about anything. All right, so 2019, let's chat about it. For me, it was a pretty good year, like a really, really fun year. And I mean, you guys obviously saw it was pretty centered, at least on this channel, around Patrick and I getting married, which was such a great year. It was so much fun to have the entire year to really plan and share it with you guys. And that's pretty much what 2019 consisted of, which was really awesome. I had so much fun. You guys know, I feel like if you've been watching me for a while, you know that every year I always try to do something different with my channel. Like I always have like a new series, or I try to like focus on something different every year. So last year definitely was just wedding focused, which is so bittersweet that it's over. I'm like so happy to not have to like worry about planning and like doing all of that kind of stuff. And I was like super distracted last year, I'm not gonna lie. Like I would just focus on wedding stuff all the time. So creatively, I felt a little, I felt like my creative aspect on my channel kind of was pushed down a lot because I was so focused on the wedding. And to be honest, that's like all you guys really asked for and wanted to see, which like creatively, I'm saying that word a lot, didn't like challenge me very much because I was just like vlogging a lot. Like I was just vlogging wedding stuff. So I really didn't do a lot of lookbooks and things that I really, really love, or like get the look videos and stuff like that. That all kind of got pushed to the side because no one was really like, not a lot of people were asking for it. Most people just wanted to know about the wedding, which is totally understandable. And in fact, like that's a lot of what I was focused on too, which was just really nice that you guys even cared to like know about that, because it made my life a lot easier without having to balance both. Like I could share my wedding process with you guys, which was really great. But besides the wedding highlight in 2019, I think something else that really stood out for me was how Patrick and I got a lot closer with our friends. And I think that's due in part to the wedding. But you guys noticed, I mean, I feel like you're seeing so much more of our friends on this channel, which is great. And it's like very accurate because like before, I was so focused on, last year was the year that, or 2018 was the year that I started vlogging on this channel and did like the week in my life, and you guys all really liked that. So I started to give you a glimpse into like our friend group and like things like that. And then this last year was very wedding focused, but also there were some like personal things that happened in our life, like not the wedding, that brought our friend group a lot closer. Not gonna get into all the details with that, but there were significant things that we all kind of like leaned on each other for, and in turn that made us all a lot closer, which I am super, super thankful for. Like I can't even express to you guys how much it like helped, not even like, I mean, helped Patrick and I just like love life more because our friend group, it really kind of acts as our family here, and it's just really cool to see how much we lean on each other and how much we love spending time with each other. So I think for 2019, those were my two biggest things, obviously getting married and then getting a lot closer and like developing this like family unit in New York, which makes us want to stay here a lot longer and just like, I don't know, it's just good mentally, to be honest. It's nice to have people you can lean on when you're just not feeling it and you don't have your family here. And you know, you can obviously call them, which I do, but it's nice to have people here to just like maybe distract you from things that maybe are making you upset, and you can go hang out with them, go like have a family dinner, like go out for brunch, go get drinks, like watch movies together. Like that stuff makes such a difference. And like, while Patrick and I love just hanging out us two, it's so nice to have different outlets to go to and different people. I know 2019 was stressful for a lot of people, and like I said, I know I highlighted a few bits, but definitely I had my ups and downs in 2019. I hope you guys had, for the most part, a really good 2019, and if not, it's a new year, you know? That's like the cliche of it all. It's like you kind of get like a reset button a little bit and can like start new, reset your mindset on things, change things you want to, talk to different people, don't talk to the same people. Like, you know what I mean? It's yeah, I like it, it's good. So speaking of, you know, I was kind of talking about how I change my channel every year and do something different. Last year was vlogs, this year was like very wedding focused, or this past year. So for 2020, I'm kind of like figuring it out still. That makes sense. I feel like I always had like a clear idea of where I was, what kind of like video ideas I was gonna do, and like it was just very obvious for me over the past, I don't even know, how long have I been on YouTube? Since 2012? Like, yo. So yeah, I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. I have something towards the middle of the year that I can't quite talk about yet, but I am very, 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 very excited. And it involves you guys, which is really cool. It's something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I always was just like very hesitant, and I just wanted everything to be perfect, and I really wanted to put my all into it, so I really waited for the right time, and I'm doing so now. So hopefully my timeline of that being like middle of the year comes to fruition, because that would be awesome, and I really can't wait to share with you. And that will be like the huge, not huge channel change, but there'll be something very new going on, and it'll be really fun. Sorry, my water heater is so loud. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Speaking of my water heater and little like quirks of this apartment, Patrick and I are actually gonna go apartment hunting, which will be a fun little thing on my channel. I've never actually taken you guys along with for like apartment hunting in New York, like ever, because to be honest, the first apartment we had, I was founded at a fluke, and we weren't even planning on moving to New York. We kind of did it randomly. So that one we found literally right away, and then the apartment we're in now was literally the first one we saw. So it was like not even, there was no point to uploading an apartment tour video when we literally like walked into this one and we're like, yes, and that was it. So there's just like, there's little things we want to look for differently, and I think it would be really fun to take you guys along. I want to share with you guys like prices of things and how much stuff costs in New York, like looking rent-wise, because it changes literally every year. And I feel like I've only ever seen people apartment hunt in Manhattan, and we don't want to go into Manhattan, we want to stay in Brooklyn. So we will take you along with us, and I think that would be a fun next couple of months videos, at least looking for a new apartment. I think another thing I want to do, I think Patrick and I want to do while we can, is travel more. We love traveling, we love making travel videos, we feel the most creative when we're traveling, and to be honest, a lot of you guys really like our travel videos. We try to make them super helpful, so they're not just like, hi, look at me, I look really cute in this country. It's like, hi, these are things that you should do, they're really fun. This is like the details on that. Like our Banff one we loved, because I feel like we did a lot of things. I had like little facts and things that we ran into, problems we ran into, that I was able to share with you guys, which I just think is super helpful. Every time we research a trip, that's what I want when I'm watching like a video or I'm like looking at articles. I'm like, tell me like things I need to know, not like the really pretty stuff. Like I want to know like where I need to go, what I need to do. I want to do more like fun, like kind of not challengey videos, because I don't know, I want to do something fun and different. I've been doing similar things minus like the one change up a year for a very long time, so I'm trying to think of new fun things. YouTube is in that weird like phase right now where like everything is thriving off of drama, and as you guys know, I really stay out of it. So I'm just trying to find my place in this YouTube community, because I am not somebody that's going to upload drama talk about drama. Like, that's just not me, and that's not what I want my channel to be. So yeah, I gotta figure out, you know, I get discouraged pretty easily, and I hate that. And so I think that's one thing I really want to change this next year, is I want to just stop giving a shit what people think and what people are gonna say, and upload like fun things, and not worried about like, I don't know, not worried about like being judged. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I have this video I want to do with Patrick, and I'm just like kind of dreading the comments, because I don't know, if they're about me, I don't mind, but I want to obviously include my friends and Patrick a lot more in my channel than I even have before. So I'm going to try to do something different in that aspect, have more fun with it, be excited about editing and uploading, because I want to get better about my upload schedule, which I know you guys would obviously appreciate as well. I'm just too much of a perfectionist when it comes to editing and like creating a video. Like, if I watch the video and I'm bored, or I'm like, this is freaking garbage, like I hate this, I don't upload. And that's why sometimes I go like a week or 2 weeks without uploading, sometimes, not all the time. But like, I will, like if I film a video and like the outfits aren't cute, or like I'm like second guessing things, which is a huge problem in itself. I should not second guess myself all the time. I won't upload, because I'm just like, oh, like I don't want to waste your guys' time. Like, you guys sit and are nice enough to watch me, that I'm not gonna upload something that's just stupid, you know? I don't know. Oh, something exciting that's happening coming up soon, which I'm gonna talk about in another video, because I'm actually filming like a week in my life for it, while I prep for it. But Patrick and I are finally going on our honeymoon. So yeah, I guess there's gonna be one more wedding related video on my channel, too, I think. But it's exciting, because a lot of you guys were asking us when we're going on that. And it's this month, which is gonna be really, really fun. We finally got around to it. It was so hectic after our wedding. Like, in September, we stayed a little bit and visited with family we don't see very often. So in October, we had a friend's wedding, which you guys saw in a vlog. And then in November, we had Thanksgiving, and we did all of that stuff, which you guys saw. And then it was Christmas, which was crazy. And we took like a good chunk of time off, especially from YouTube, during Christmas, because if I'm honest, we only see our family like once, maybe twice a year. This year was different because of the wedding. So when we go home, we try to spend like a week at my parents and a week at Patrick's parents, so we can just see family, spend time with them, because we literally won't see them unless they come to visit us, because we hardly ever go home. We just don't have time. We travel so much for YouTube and just in general that we hardly go home. So it's really, really, really important for us to take like a couple weeks and be like off social media pretty much, and just spend time with family, because we get that once a year. Let's talk about kids, because I've been getting a few questions about that, when Patrick and I want to have children, which, you know, is definitely, I get it. It's a question. I would ask it too, especially since we've been together for like 7 years now. We waited so long to get, not so long, oh my god, that's so dramatic. It was really great that we waited when we did to get married. We were together for like 6 years before we got engaged. So yeah, children. So I'm gonna be 29 in June. So not that that matters, but you know, it's funny, because remember when you were like a kid, at least for me, and like all my friends have talked about this, you're always like, oh, for sure by like 24, 25, I'm gonna have like a kid, and then like before I'm 30, I'm gonna have like 2 kids. That's so funny to me. So I'm not putting myself on a time limit at all, because I think that that's silly. And also, you don't want to get your hopes up, because, you know, it's not like you're guaranteed to get pregnant or anything. But, you know, I think within the next year or two, we might start figuring it out, if that makes sense. So yeah, we still want to have like another year to travel and like enjoy our 20s being in New York City. It's so unmatched for us. Like, we truly are living our best lives, going out like every weekend, like just living our lives. And we want that. We wanted to do that. We want to travel. We want to spend time with friends. And we kind of want to like have that time for ourselves and be selfish and like, I mean, I don't know if selfish is the right word, but like I want my 20s, and then I want to like give my all into like another little human. You know what I mean? Like then I think I'm gonna be ready and like feel ready. And it's also like such a hard decision for us too, you know, because all of our friends here are hella single. So when we make that decision to do that, it'll be like a bittersweet thing. It's not that we'll never see our friends again, but it'll definitely shake things up in our friend group. And we wanna make sure that Patrick and I feel 100% confident in understanding that and really moving into a different chapter of life, which is a child, because they require a lot more time, energy, and just like a lot of your life, which is totally necessary for a child. Like that's it, you know, like that's your kid and they come first. So it's gonna be definitely something we want to make sure we're ready for. And also being in New York, are you kidding? Like that's gonna be like a huge challenge to have a baby here, which will be really fun to, I feel like, document for you guys too. Because it's gonna be very different from how I grew up. So it should be fun. I'm excited. In case you guys are wondering, I feel like I get this question a lot. Literally, this lip combo hasn't changed in a good while. Stripdown by MAC. I love this color. And then Tom Ford Sable Smoke. This is pricey. It's really not necessary for this lip. Most of the time, I usually just do lip liners and then like a gloss or something. But I do like the lipstick. It's just expensive, and I'm not telling you you need it at all. All right, lips done. I'm gonna go put on my end falsies and I'll be back. All right, makeup is done. Classic. Don't really change that up too much. So now we're gonna do hair, and I'm excited about this. I feel like you guys know if you follow me on Instagram, but I have long hair again. Hey! So no, they're not clip-ins. I actually filmed like a little behind the scenes of me getting them done. They are great length hair extensions, and actually Kayla, the girl that did my hair for the wedding, she specializes them in her salon. So she actually asked, she was like, hey, do you want to get them done? And I was like super down. I've never tried it before, so I wanted to give it a try and kind of chat about it with you guys on here. But I was in that chair for about 6 hours. It takes a very long time. You have to have patience for it. So far, I think it's pretty worth it. I'm able to get about 3 days out of my hair after I wash it, which, if you know my hair, unheard of. Like truly unheard of. And I just find them very convenient. And I feel like the best way I can describe them to you guys, or like compare them, is to like eyelash extensions. Right? Like you definitely feel them in your hair, like you would eyelash extensions, but they're not uncomfortable. If that makes sense. But yeah, I love them. It's just super fun to have long hair again. I just feel like, you know, you get bored of your hair easily, and I never dye my hair, so it's fun to change it up with length at least. And nothing's really changed as far as like how I curl my hair. I had long hair before that was very similar in this length, and it's just like the same way I curl it. Like nothing's changed. You just have to make sure you avoid the bonds because you can't get heat on them. So, but that's easy because they're literally at the root and I never go up that high. well, technically the complete look. I'm gonna change in a second, but the curls will fall a little bit more as the night goes on. I'm absolutely obsessed with the hair. I love it. I love having the extensions. I'm gonna be really sad when I have to take them out, but they're just so fun. And like I said, these curls are gonna actually last for tomorrow for sure, and then the next day I'll be able to do something, but I still will have like some sort of texture, which is incredible because my natural hair could never, would never. So I'm really happy. Eat and done. Yay, I'm early and it's still light out and I have a good chunk of time before I leave, but I wanted to film this while it was still light and I had good lighting, you know, to film. But I really hope you guys liked this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you do. I always love just sitting down and doing like chit chat videos. I feel like it actually feels like I'm talking to somebody and I get really excited about just like filming. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this if you are here to the end. And I know I rambled a lot, but don't forget to let me know in the comments below what you want to see from me this year. I hope you all, by the time you see this, I hope you all had a great New Year's Eve and a great start to your 2020. I love you guys. Bye.